Hello and welcome to Tasting with Mike and Matt. I'm Mike Veach and this is my partner in crime, Matt Kohorst.
Howdy.
And today we got a very special tasting for you.
Yeah, we're excited about this one.
Yes, we've been meaning to do this for some time, and Matt always looks forward to it when we do it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
We're going to do a Stitzel-Weller challenge, but we're out of the old bottle. Drank it all.
Drank it all. The old Venetian.
The old Venetian bottle.
Yeah.
So we got a new one now. We've got an Old Fitzgerald 1849. And this bottle is a original 1849. It is made in or bottled in about 1982, 81, 82, because it's got both the milliliters and the imperial measurements on the back of the bottle.
When did they stop doing that, do you think?
What, using both?
Yeah.
Oh, they only did it for like 1981, 82.
Oh, so they did it for a couple of years.
Or I think it was like, well, maybe 79, 80, 81, 82, something like that. I think are the 4 years that they did it.
Oh, okay.
But this is a 8-year-old with a true tax stamp, which shows it's before 1984.
Wow.
And it's a 90 proof. So being 8 years old and at this age, this was made probably right after the Van Winkle sold the distillery. The whiskey was probably made.
Okay.
Or right before they sold it.
Just right before.
But either way, it's going to be made the way that they made it. So this is going to be another one of those really true Stitzel-Weller whiskeys.
Wow. It's a real treat.
The
wow.
whiskey that
hasn't been opened yet.
Hasn't been opened yet. Well,
and still hasn't been opened.
See if you got this is screw cap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is kind of. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
I tell you, I love a screw
My
cap.
pleasure
I mean,
to
look at
open
that fill
bottle.
level. It's right up there. There has not been any evaporation at all
Wow.
from this bottle.
That's a true testament to the screw cap, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, cork does looks better, but
And best
not
part
as
is you don't
functional.
have to worry about the whiskey ever getting corked either.
right, yeah. So this is 40-something-year-old whiskey.
Well, it's 8-year-old
It's
whiskey.
8-year-old whiskey.
Been in the bottle
Been in the bottle for
40,
wow.
43 years or so. We got this bottle from Carol Haddad. Her husband was a famous lawyer here in town.
Mm-hmm.
And Carol knows Rosemary quite well because she was on the school board when Rosemary worked for the school, system as a lawyer. And when her husband died, she doesn't drink, so she gave all this whiskey to Rosemary.
Wow. What a gift.
Yes.
I mean, that's wild.
So let's start off with a small toast to Bob Haddad. Cheers.
Cheers to Bob.
Oh, it's got that Stitzel-Weller nose.
It does.
A lot of caramel, ripe apple.
That apple just sings, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It has an 8-year age statement on it, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if this didn't have some 10, 12-year-old whiskey in it.
Yeah.
Because, that time of the 80s, there was that glut of whiskey, and they,
They were just dumping stuff in there, huh?
yeah.
So was that was kind of, when was the lowest point of whiskey? Like, what were the years?
Oh, probably about this time.
This time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1980 to 1985. It starts taking off a little bit after Blanton single barrel comes out, and the idea of a super premium whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's take a sip. Oh, that's good. Salted caramel.
Mm-hmm. It does have a
ripe apple.
It does have a saltiness to it, yeah. That apple just shines through.
Mm-hmm. Just a hint of chocolate, particularly on the finish. There's a little bit of a pepper spice, and there's oak.
And like maybe for me, just a hint of like a cherry cordial, just a little bit, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is really nice. This is good. It's gonna be tough to beat. But what can come closest to it, right? So that's what we're doing today.
Well, we gotta taste it with the cranberries and the.
Oh, that's right. Oh well, awesome.
Yeah. Try
almost forgot.
Cranberry.
That really brings out the cherry.
I was gonna say that really get that chocolate-covered cherry cordial type
thing with the little pepper in the back. Very nice.
A little black pepper.
Just a touch, nothing overpowering. Just subtly right in the back there, and it just kind of hits you, and you're like, oh, that's
which nice. I think it's always funny because people talk about rye spice. This just goes to show this ain't got any rye in it at all, and it's got some spice.
Got some spice to it, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
very good.
Rye to me doesn't bring spice. Rye brings an herbalness to it, but not a spice.
I see, yeah.
To me, most of the spice is coming either from the barrel or from the yeast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
So let's try it with pecan.
It really brings out the caramel and chocolate, and that nice peppery finish.
Takes kind of the fruit out of it, though.
Takes the fruit out of it, but I think that caramel and chocolate's so good that it kind of makes up for that lack of fruit in it. Definitely the finish is outstanding. It's just nice, peppery and long, warm but not hot. Yeah, just very delicious. It was really good with the pecan. That was really good.
Yeah, this was probably made by distiller Roy Hawes.
Roy Hawes? Okay.
You've heard of Hawesville, Kentucky?
Yeah.
Well, that's the same family.
Wow. So how long was he at the...
He was distiller there through the 60s and 70s. About mid-70s, he retired and... what was his name? Andy Cochran, I think it was his name, maybe, that took over after him. And then Ed Foote took over after him. And Ed Foote got there in 84?
84, okay.
Yeah.
It's a good history there.
Yeah. So let's try a piece of dark chocolate, see what it does. Oh, wow. Talk about caramel bomb.
It almost turned that like spiciness into like an allspice of sorts. Yeah.
You know what it almost reminds me of?
What's that?
A dark chocolate Milky Way.
Ooh.
You know,
forgot about those.
Real rich caramel, dark chocolate. With a little bit of nuttiness in the nougat. And I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness in this.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've had one of those. Man, those were excellent. I wonder if They probably still make them, right?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Okay. Well, put that on the grocery list.
So let's clear our palates.
All right.
And we decided that since we're bringing back the Stitzel-Weller Challenge, we needed to start off with our present champion.
Yep.
The one that we think is most like Stitzel-Weller.
It's the original winner of our first, was it a 5-video series?
Oh, it was like 7 or 8 videos.
7 or 8 videos.
Oh, we haven't even opened this bottle yet.
Nice.
It's the 6-year-old Wilderness Trail wheat recipe.
Yeah, and I think this one was released during COVID. So I think, didn't you all end up going to the distillery to pick it up?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and picked me up a couple bottles, and they're both gone. Yeah, those were the days when Pat Heist was still there.
Right.
You know, not too long ago, obviously. He only left, what, a year or two ago? So this is from like 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think I liked. I thought the 8-year-old was my whiskey of the year. I wonder if the 6-year-old, I still think might even be a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a nice blinder. 6 versus the 8.
Oh, for me, it's no challenge. 6-year-old knocks the 8-year-old out of the ballpark. This got rich vanilla, almost a marshmallow. Mm-hmm. You get that ripe apple in it.
A little tobacco.
A little tobacco. Tobacco, yeah. Oak wood. Maybe just a hint of spice, but I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, it's not quite coming out yet.
Maybe a little nutmeg?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. But I'm getting a lot of that nice vanilla. It's almost like a vanilla latte almost.
Let's take a sip.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
It is like that. For me, it's like almost like a vanilla latte coffee.
I'm getting a nice little bit of orange zest in it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like cardamom-y orange zestiness to it. Yeah, that's really nice. It's really refreshing. Yeah. Is it as good as you remembered it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Still doesn't hold up to Stitzel-Weller.
No, it's missing something.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have quite the complexity.
But this is 2 years younger.
It's true. Yeah.
Possibly even 4 or 5 years younger, you know.
Right, depending on what they dumped in that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is 100 proof versus 90 proof. I believe this is 100 proof, isn't it? Bottled and Bond?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 100 proof.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So let's try it with cranberry.
Well, that really brought out that cardamom and citrusy orange. I think it's more of an orange zest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Almost like a vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
With an orange
it kind of dialed
zestiness.
down the vanilla a little for me.
Did it?
But at the same time, it brought the spice up. It's more of a white pepper, floral pepper.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got a nice spicy kick at the end there.
Yeah, particularly on the finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good finish. I still say the Stitzel-Weller.
Yeah.
With the cran. That's not even, don't even be comparing that.
So let's try it with a pecan. more of a caramel than a vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hint of chocolate, particularly on the finish.
Yeah. And I do get like that little bit of tobacco-iness.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it's like a pipe tobacco. Yeah. Be like a pipe tobacco. Yep, more caramel. So it's a lot richer with the pecan, which is nice.
Yeah.
For this one, I got to go neat though. Like right now, neat's definitely the best way to have this one.
Let's try it with the chocolate. Oh, that's good. That does remind me a whole lot of the Stitzel-Weller with the chocolate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It gives it like that nice
that
citrus.
Chocolate caramel with a little bit of a citrus note instead of a...
Yeah. And it toned down the spice, but it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
The finish is fairly substantially oaky. Maybe a little hint of that tobacco. Yeah, I think overall you're right. I think the chocolate really brought out some good stuff with this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So, our final one is another 6-year-old wheated bourbon, the Jeptha Creed. And it's only a 93 proof, which makes it closer in proof to the Old Fitz.
Mm-hmm.
But
still the same age.
Still, 2 years younger at least.
Yeah.
Which I say at least. I mean, just look how dark that is compared. They're
Yeah. It's hard to tell, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you look at these two particularly, you see how much dark.
Yeah.
But we tasted this the other day on our video, and I think that's when we decided we needed to do another Stitzel-Weller challenge.
Yeah. Past due, and we found a good one that thought could be a good contender.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. The Jeptha Creed. Yeah, you're right. The color is just, it's lighter. I think if I were to compare. Yeah. A little bit. All right.
Cleanse fine. So, a lot of people either love or hate Jeptha Creed. I don't know. The only thing I can figure is the people that hate it must not like that bloody butcher corn.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because it does get a little bit of a unique wang to it that you don't get in other bourbons.
Right.
But I personally, I like it. I mean, I always thought they were doing a very good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but this 6-year-old I thought was particularly good. Even though I have to say, as far as the nose is concerned, it doesn't stand up to Stitzel-Weller at all.
No.
It's a very light nose comparatively. I'm getting a little vanilla.
Oh, really? I was getting a little caramel on that one, but...
Well, maybe... You get a little bit of vanilla, get a little bit of more of a apricot maybe than an apple.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a hard time.
But I am getting the same nuttiness that I kind of get in the Stitzel-Weller, that hazelnut.
It definitely has that kind of, that weedy kind of nutty.
Yeah.
Maybe a hint of caramelly chocolate.
Just a hint of pepper spice and then the oak. Let's take a sip. Taste-wise, it holds up pretty well.
It's very good. That is very good. Yeah, so I'm getting a little caramel. And I think it's definitely, I think it's more of like that apricot. It kind of has that little hint of like a tartness.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these that like surprises you by the taste, because when you nose it, you don't quite get the whole picture. And when you taste it, it kind of has like a nice complexity to it. Like there's a lot of stuff going on that you can't pick up in the nose. So yeah, it's a surpriser when you taste it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that caramel that you're talking about, and then that apricot. A little bit of a fruity pepper. I don't know if you want to say it's a white pepper or something.
I can go with
it's
that,
kind of a fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's some oak. I mean, it's a very good whiskey.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think it might be just straight up better than the Wilderness Trail.
Could be. I'm starting to think it might be.
Yeah. Well, let's see what a cranberry does for it.
All right. So for that, it's kind of unfortunate for me, but it muted a lot of things for me. It kind of it brought out a little bit of caramel and a little bit of spice. I didn't get any fruit. The finish is all kind of like a florally peppery spice, which isn't bad, but I think it kind of like diminished it to like a 1 or 2 note kind of thing.
I agree with you. I mean, it did make it less interesting.
Yeah.
You like I said, you get caramel, you get a little pepper, you get a little oak, and that's about it.
And none of them are like wowing
overpowering.
me. Yeah. So, yeah.
So let's try it for pecan.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting that.
Rich caramel. Mm-hmm. You get that salted caramel like you get in the Stitzel-Weller even.
Yeah. I'm getting a nice hint of like cinnamony spice on it. And yeah, like a little bit of that apricot. Like the fruit comes back. It's a lot of caramel, but there is a hint of fruit in there. And yeah, it sits real nicely on the finish.
Yeah.
Nice long finish.
Well, let's try it for a bite of chocolate.
Once again, rich caramel for me.
Yeah.
A little hint of chocolate. Not as much fruit. And not as much spice.
But I am getting some fruit. It's not as much, but I'm getting some fruit.
Yeah. All right, so this is a tough one.
So what beats out the Stitzel-Weller or matches closest to the Stitzel-Weller? The Wilderness Trail or the Jeptha Creed?
I don't know. Maybe one more sip of each. And go from there.
I've already made up my mind.
You made up your mind?
Take another sip.
All right, so here's the original.
I will take a sip of the Stitzel-Weller. Oh man, it opens up so well.
Mm-hmm.
That nose is nothing but caramel and chocolate now.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet too. So nice. All right. So. All right, now I'm going to do the Jeptha. That is very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very close. Okay. Just a little sip of the trail and we'll
Make up your mind.
make up my mind. you know, it's hard for me to say that the trail wouldn't win because I just, you know.
You love Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness Trail is just one of those, yeah, when I started drinking whiskey with you, like I think the Wilderness Trail rye in particular is one of the main ryes that got me into rye.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Wilderness Trail just won there. I don't know. I know you're going to go for the Jeptha, aren't you? Is that what you're thinking, the Jeptha?
I think I have to go with the Jeptha Creed.
Okay. I think I'll go with, we can go with Jeptha. It's so close.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's close.
It's so close.
But I think
this
the
sat a
Jeptha
little
Creed,
bit and this one got a lot better when it sat, I think.
Well, let me take another sip. Maybe I can change my mind. We'll see.
Don't change your mind. It's a tough one.
No, Jeptha Creed still got it for me.
Jeptha Creed? All right. Jeptha Creed beats out the Wilderness Trail this time. Yeah. Well, what a surprise, because I thought for sure the 6-year-old Wilderness Trail
would hold up.
Would hold up. And it does. It does hold up.
I mean, they're
both really good.
Both are excellent whiskeys.
Yeah.
And if you can't find a Stitzel-Weller bottle, I'd go with either one of these.
Right, yeah. That was a tough first go-around. So, yeah.
Well, the next go-around, we'll have to do Jeptha Creed versus, what do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know. I'm not going to say. What do you
Maker's Mark Cellar Aged.
Ooh. See, I think that's going to be, the Cellar Age is one of the best that I've had in years. So, I think it's going to be tough for Jeptha to hold up, but you never know.
Next time we do the Stitzel-Weller Challenge, that's what we'll do.
All right. So, tune in next time. We'll do the Cellar Age versus the Jeptha Creed. And, of course, we're bringing this beautiful bottle back.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised at just how good that was, you know. I mean, not surprised, but it's just amazing how that old Stitzel-Weller stuff just is
so good.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So tell us what, leave a note in the comments. Tell us what you think of this Stitzel-Weller Challenge. Maybe you have the same two Wilderness Trail 6-year-old and the Jeptha Creed 6-year-old.
Right.
You want to try them versus each other, and if you have an old bottle of Old Fitzgerald 1849 with the 8-year age statement,
yeah, then you can do this challenge with us.
You can do do this challenge with us. So,
but let us know if you have these two bottles here. Taste them. Do a blinder with them, you know, and then see what you think, and maybe, you know, tell us what, you know, leave in the comments what you guys picked as your favorite.
Yeah. So always remember to drink responsibly, and please like the video if you do like it. Leave a comment, because I do try to answer the comments whenever I get a chance. Cheers.
Cheers.